Welcome to day 22 of the 28-day gratitude challenge. Today is Before Your Very Eyes. And it begins with a quote from Thomas Carlyle. This world, after all our science and sciences, is still a miracle, wonderful, inscrutable, magical, and more to whoever will think of it. 7 years ago, when I first discovered the secret and the magical power of gratitude, I made a list of my desires. And it was a long list. At that time, there seemed no possible way for my desires to come true. Nevertheless, I took my top 10 desires and I carried them with me on a piece of paper every day. Whenever I had an opportunity, I would take out my list and read through it, giving as much gratitude for each desire as I could, as though I had received it. With my number one desire, the desire I wanted more than anything else, I kept it constantly in my mind. And I would say the magic words, thank you, for it multiple times a day and feel as if it had come true. One by one, every desire on my list magically appeared before my very eyes. As I received my desires, I would cross them off my list, and when I had a new desire, I would add it to my list. One of my desires from my original long list was to travel to Bora Bora near Tahiti. After spending a beautiful week at the exact place in Bora Bora I had listed, another beautiful thing happened. I was flying to the mainland on Tahiti, and on my way home, the airplane stopped en route to pick up passengers. The flight had been empty, but it filled to the brim with native Tahitians, and suddenly laughter and smiling faces and happiness was palpable all around me. As I enjoyed the short flight with these beautiful people, it became crystal clear to me the reason why they were so happy. They were grateful. They were grateful to be alive. They were grateful to be on the plane. They were grateful to be with each other. They were grateful for where they were going, and they were grateful for everything. I could have stayed on that plane and traveled around the world with them. It felt so good to be with them. And then it struck me that I had just received my final desire. Bora Bora was the last desire on my original long list, and the reason that I was on that plane was before my very eyes. Gratitude. I've shared this story as an inspiration for you because no matter how big your desire seems to be, you can achieve them through gratitude. Even more than that, gratitude will bring a joy and happiness for your life that you've never felt before, and that it is truly priceless. From that time, I began using gratitude and the law of attraction to the time I received my final desire on my original list was 4 years. To give you an idea of the enormousness of receiving all my desires in that amount of time, when I created my desire list, my company was $2 million in debt. I had 2 months before I'd be forced to shut down and lose my home and everything I owned. The money I owed on my personal credit cards was a small fortune, and yet my desire list was to own a big house overlooking the ocean, to travel to exotic places in the world, to have paid all my debts, to expand my company, to restore every relationship to the best it could be, improve the quality of my family's lives, and to be 100% healthy again, and have unlimited energy and excitement for life, along with the usual list of desires of material things. And my number one desire, which seemed like an absolute impossibility to many people around me, was to bring joy to millions of people through my work. This was the first desire that I received, was bringing joy to millions of people through my work. The rest of my desires magically followed, and one by one, as they appeared before my very eyes, I crossed them off my list. So now is your turn to use gratitude's magical power to make your desires appear before your very eyes. At the start of the day, take your top 10 desire list that you created, read through each sentence and desire on your list, and for 1 minute, imagine or visualize that you have received your desire. Feel as much gratitude as you can as if you have it now. Carry your desire list with you today in your pocket, and at least on 2 occasions, take out your list, read through it, and feel as much gratitude as you can for each one as though you have received it. If you want your desires to come more quickly, I would recommend that you carry your desire list with you in your wallet or purse from this day forward, and whenever you have time, open it up, read it through, and feel as much gratitude as you can for each one. When your desire appears before your very eyes, cross them off your list and add more. And if you're like me, each time you crossed off your list on your desire, you would be in tears of joy because what seemed impossible was made possible through the power of gratitude. For day 22's practice, before your very eyes, begin your practice by making a list of your 10 blessings, writing down why you're grateful for each one. Go back and reread your list, saying thank you, thank you, thank you for each one of your blessings. And then at the start of the day, take the top 10 desire list that you created, read through each sentence and desire, and for 1 minute, imagine and visualize that you've received that desire and feel as much gratitude as you can. Carry the list with you today, and at least on 2 occasions, take out your list and read through it and feel as much gratitude as you can as if you've already received your desires. And then finally, before you go to bed tonight, hold your magic rock in your hand. Think back through all the moments of your day to find the best moment to be grateful for and fall asleep in gratitude. I'm truly grateful for you going on this journey with me. Thank you, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for day 23.